Hi everyone, how are you all? This is me back with our set 2 questions. We are dealing with which chapter? We are dealing with our electromagnetism chapter. In set I have already covered 51 bits and I am today with set 2 which will be covered up to 100 bits. Understanding? So before starting of this class, let me say something. So those who have joined our WhatsApp group, our class going to start from 19th of this October. Okay, 19th of this October. And listen carefully. Some see in the YouTube we can find some channels are providing free. They are saying free. They'll be giving free. Is it really free? What do you know? What is our mentality? If anyone say free, we'll be going there and we'll be watching it. Actually, when we watch something, their videos, the YouTube will give them the amount. Means whatever they say free, it is not free. They are asking us to watch it such that they can get amount from the YouTube. And as we already say that just now I said that on from 19th onwards we will have our Zoom classes. Now I will tell a rough schedule what we have done for the Polyset. Those who are taken the schedule, those who are taken the class from us. So what was our schedule? You know, our class starts at 1. So it's 1 p.m. afternoon. So 1 to 2 will be our max 1. Okay, 1 to 2 is our max 1. 2 to 3 our physics. 3 to 4 will be our max paper 2. And 4 to 5 is our chemistry. This was the schedule, for the rough schedule which we have dealt with our Polyset classes. So in the same way we'll be having our classes for the triple IT. Okay, why I am saying it that some members has called this Max faculty sir. He is also the admin for this group and he is dealing with our Max. So for me also someone has called me and they have asked, sir, is it free, is it completely free? It is not free. Actually I'm saying it why it is not free. So can anyone in this whatever the YouTube channels, whatever the YouTube videos you are seeing, is anyone is saying all these 4 subjects in a day? No. So every day we'll be having our 4 subjects daily basis. So those who are seeing these YouTube videos from the other channels, can you are getting all these 4 periods, 4 subjects, 4 subjects in maths, 2 papers and physics and chemistry in a day. They are uploading one video and they are asking you to watch it so that they can get the amount from the YouTube. We are not doing it as they already started from the class 1 onwards. We are saying that we'll be having our Zoom classes. We'll be having our Zoom classes. For that you have to pay the amount. So for that you have to pay the amount. I'm saying it. Why? Because think that if you get a seat in the triple IT, those who are very much having a goal that I should get a seat in the triple IT, it's a lifetime goal, right? Once you get into this, if you get a seat into it, there is no turning back. So invest some amount into it. If you invest something for your dream, then you can achieve it. So simple example, in the market there are normal shirts and a branded shirts. So if you invest more, you can buy a branded shirt which can use it for a long period of time, right? But here someone saying that's a free. See, as I said, our schedule is that one. Every day max 1 hour, physics 1 hour, chemistry 1 hour, max paper 1 hour. At the same time, every day we'll be providing worksheet from math and physical science. Every day we'll be having a worksheet. At the same time, my subject I'll be giving you mock test. Actually those who are in the group, I'm giving it very in a free manner. Okay, mock test, they knows it. Okay, at 9 o'clock in the evening night I'll be giving you the result. So for my subject extra I'll be giving you a mock test papers. You can attempt it. At the same time there will be grand test for I think for every 2 days, and that grand test also, you know how it is a timed grand test. Timed grand test means we'll be giving you a link to your mail. Okay, and we'll be providing a password to the test. Think that we have scheduled for evening 6 to 8. So that paper, whatever the test is there, that opens at 6 p.m. and automatically the test closes at 8 p.m. Okay, if it is 2 hours, means those who want to attempt after 8, they cannot attempt because it is a time schedule. Why we are keeping like this? Because in our exam, time management is very much important. You write the exam. That is the reason we'll be having a time test. Understanding? So all these things are we are providing to it. So we will be having some charges for it. Okay. I'm not forcing everyone to watch this video. If you are very much interested, you can enter. You can join our group, and we can have our classes start from October 19th. Okay, October 19th, and if from afternoon onwards we'll be having our schedule. Daily we'll be having our 4 subjects we'll be dealing, and if biology is there, extra 1 hour will be again added. Okay, total 5 hours. No sir, we'll be reading by ourselves. See one thing, there is a difference between what you read by yourself and when we teaches you. When you're reading by yourself, you know what happens in a day. We'll be dealing with some our personal matters, personal activities will be there. So when we get free time, then we'll be watching this YouTube video. But what happens now? We'll be having a schedule that the class starts at 1, so you'll be ready at 1 o'clock. Max at 1 o'clock, physics at 2 o'clock, paper 2 at 3 o'clock, chemistry at 4 o'clock. So you'll be having a everyday schedule, so you will be allotting the time for it. No sir, we'll be reading by yourself, by ourselves, not yourself. We'll be reading by ourselves. We don't want, it's up to you. But it's whatever I told now. If you're really interested, join our group. I don't force anyone. Till now, I never asked anyone to subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Those who are very much interested, they can have my videos. Understood, everyone? Yes. Let's continue. I don't want to waste your time. Let's continue. Our first question: the magnetic field inside the long straight solenoid. So solenoid, if you observe the solenoid, it's look like a bar magnet, I said. So inside the bar magnet, whatever the magnetic field is there, it will be parallel. So it will be same at all points. So option number D is our answer. Which of the following correctly describe the magnetic field near to the long straight wire? In a long straight wire, whatever the magnetic field is there, it will be our concentric circles. What is that answer? Option number D is our answer. The magnet field at a point due to current carrying conductor is directly proportional to. Okay, current carrying conductor is directly proportional. Magnetic field depends on what? Magnetic field depends on the current flowing through the conductor. Based on that only, the magnetic field will be generated around the conductor, which was said by a scientist called as Oersted. Okay, which of the following is not true? Induction precedes attraction. We cannot isolate the single point. It is correct. We can magnetize an iron. Yes, it's correct. A permanent magnet retains its magnetism even when it is heated. That is wrong. Whatever the magnet you take, if you heat it, that magnet will lose its magnetizing property. So we can say that option number D is our answer. 56th question: a positively charged particle projected towards the west. So if you take north, east, south, west, projected towards west, and is deflected towards north. So in which direction magnetic field is there? Maybe the magnetic field should be in north direction. That is the reason it is deflected towards north. So what is the answer? Upward answer is the answer. The induced EMF produced when a magnet is inserted in a coil does not depend on. So does not depend on what? Resistance of the coil, it is correct. Number of turns of the coil, speed of approach of the coil, that is correct. So we can say what option is wrong here. It should be none of the above. Option number D is our answer. None of the above. 58th question. What is the 58th question? See that assertion: magnetic field interacts with a moving charge and not with the stationary charge. That is correct only. Magnetic field is produced when a charge is moving. That is correct. Moving charge produces magnetic field. That is correct. So assertion and reason is correct, and assertion is the reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Option number A is our answer. Okay. Now 59th question. The current flows in a conductor from east to west. Okay. The direction of the magnetic field at a point above the conductor is east to west. So what will be the direction here? Tell me. What will be the direction? Towards south? Is it towards south? Is it towards west? Is it towards north or towards east? Yes. What is that? It will be towards north. Okay. Let's see the next question. That page is over. Let's see the next question. A charged particle is moving through the uniform field, the magnetic field, what happens? They said. So never exert a force on the particle, exert a force particle. See, something is missing here. If a charge particle is moving parallel, if we say parallel through the uniform magnetic field, then magnetic field, what happens? If it is parallel, there will not be any effect of force on the particle. So never exert a force. Option number A is our answer. Observe the figure. Deflection in the galvanometer occurs when? So when there is a deflection in the galvanometer, when the bar magnet is pushed through the coil. So what is that answer? I think option number B is our answer. Magnet is pushed through the coil. The direction of the current flowing in a coil is shown in the figure. What type of magnetic pole is formed in the face of the coil? If you observe it, it is showing like this. Okay, what is the pole that is formed in the face of the coil? There is a rule called as clock face rule. Clock face rule, where here just remember the north. So how I am drawing it? North. So here if the current is in the anti-clockwise direction, then the phase will act as north. Now if you observe here, they have given like this only they have given here. So what is that? It should be south. Option number B is our answer. That is called as our clock face rule. The current in a generator armature is AC because when you will get AC, because when the armature rotates every half of cycle. So here what we can say, that rotation of the armature causes the field through it to reverse. Option number C. Okay, rotation of the armature, understood. If you say the commutator feeds the current into the opposite, that is wrong. When the armature rotates to half of its rotation, then it reverses the current. So option number C is our answer. 64th question. Which of the following statement is true? An electric generator works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. Option number 1 itself is the right answer, because here what is that law? That is our Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Whenever there is a change in the magnetic flux, a current will be induced. Option number is our answer. 65th question. The right hand thumb rule is stated by. Who is that? Ampere's right hand thumb rule, right? So who stated this one? Option number D is our answer. Very easy question. Now the slip ring type commutator is used to generators to what? Split means what? Slip rings is for AC. So in order to convert AC to DC, we will use what? Split ring, not slip ring, split ring. So AC to DC. Whenever there is a continuous change in the magnetic flux, the closed coil, a current is induced. That is called, just now I said, that is called as our Faraday's law. Option number C is our answer. Okay, let's see the next question. Let me zoom it. Okay, which converts electrical energy to mechanical energy? Electrical to mechanical means it should be a rotor, means motor. Option number A. Which converts mechanical to electrical? Here electrical energy is produced. Induced current means what? It should be a generator. Okay, which one of the following determines the direction of the magnetic field due to the current carrying conductor? Okay, which rule? See, if you observe that magnetic field and current, only two factors, means it should be what? It should be a Maxwell corkscrew rule. Okay. Next question. To convert mechanical energy to electrical energy, it should be our what? It should be dynamo generator. AC, it can be AC generator, it can be DC generator. Now value of magnetic field induction, which is uniform, is 2T. So B value 2. What is the flux passing through a surface area? We already know that B is equals to 5 by A. They are asking what is this 5. We bring this A to the left side, become multiplication. So 2 into 1.5 means for 15 by 10. So 2 5s are 10, 5 3s are 3 is our answer. Flux is how much? 3 Webers. Option number A is our answer. In all the electrical appliances, the switch are put in. Switch is connected to what? Switch is always connected to live wire. Live wire means what? The wire through which current passes, that is called as live wire. In a right hand thumb rule, the thumb points towards what? So right hand thumb rule. Okay, not Ampere's right hand thumb rule. For right hand thumb rule, we will be dealing with two factors. One is our current. So not current, another one is our magnetic field. So they are asking what does the thumb tells about? Thumb always tells about the what is that? Current, direction of the current. Let's see the next question. 75th question. Which of the following the electrical device works on the principle of electromagnetic induction? Means current should be induced. Where is that? Electric fan? No. Electric bulb? No. Electric cooker? Option number C. Okay, let's see the next page. Let's see that. 76th question. The magnitude of induced EMF in the coil is generated maximum current when it is at 90 degrees. When the coil is at 90 degrees, then only maximum field lines will be passing through it. So it can be 90 degrees or it can be 270 degrees. So option number D, both B and C. If it is 180 degrees, it will be parallel to the field, so no flux will be cutting through the coil. So option number B and C. Option number D. Peak value of the alternating current is 2 amperes, then the RMS value is what? So here RMS means instantaneous current, is equals to I naught by root 2. I naught means peak value. So what is the peak value they have given? 2 by root 2 into, just rationalize with root 2 by root 2. So what you will get? 2 root 2 by 2. 2 gets cancelled, root 2 is our answer. Option number A is our answer. A conductor of length 1 meter moving with a velocity v. Okay, velocity v, conductor length. So what is the formula? Motional EMF. What is the formula? Motional EMF is equals to BLV. That is the formula. Now substitute it. EMF, how much they have given? EMF, I think 10. 10 is equals to B. B value, how much they have given? 10. 10 they have given. L value 1 and V value they are asking to find. 10 gets cancelled. V is equals to 1. Option number C. If a conductor of moving speed, again same question, V value they have. So E is equals to BLV. BLV. What is the E value? EMF is 8 they have given. What is the B value? B value is 0.8 they have given. And L value they what is that? L only they have asked to find out. V value is 10. Very easy. 0.8 is nothing but what I can write. 0.8 is nothing but our 8 by 10. So 10 gets cancelled, 8 gets cancelled. 1 will be our answer. Option number C. Oh god. Option number B. 79th. So let's see the next question. 80th question. Which of the following equation is correct to the electromagnetism? Okay, force and the charge they are asking. What is the formula for force and the charge relation? F is equals to BQV. When it is perpendicular in direction, when the charge is perpendicular to the field. When it is making an angle, what will be our answer? F is equals to BQV sine theta. F is equals to BQV sine theta. Option number C is our answer. A coil has 200 turns. An increase in the magnetic flux through a turn, one turn of coil is okay. Then the maximum induced EMF is equals to what? N d phi by dt. That is the formula. N d phi by dt. Then they are asking what? 1 minute. Okay. They are asking to find the induced EMF. E value they are asking to find out. So what is N value given? They have given N value is 200 and the flux they have given 0.001, nothing but 1 by 1000 and time they have given what? D phi by dt is what? 0.1 minus 1 on the top 10. 0 gets cancelled. 2 zeros and 2 zeros gets cancelled here. So 2 is our answer. 2 volt. Option number B. Generator convert mechanical energy to electrical energy. It is easy one. If the angle between the moving charge and the field is theta, then the force. Just now we have seen that F is equals to what? BQV sine theta. The formula is there, not there. In the max we already know that 1 by cosecant theta. 1 by cosecant theta is equals to sine theta. So in place of sine theta I can write what? 1 by cosecant theta is nothing but F is equals to BQV by cosecant theta. Option number A is our answer. Okay. That page is over. Let's see the next page. Let me zoom it. The effective length of the magnet. So this was a question I think in the set they have asked. One person has asked me that, so what is the difference between effective? What is this? Why we cannot choose option number 1? So listen. If it is a magnet, magnetic length starts from what? Between the poles. So between the poles it is called as the length of the magnet. Effective length of the magnet. When they say geometrical length of the magnet, so it should start from the end, from here to here. So they have not asked the geometrical length, they have asked the magnetic length. So it starts from distance between the poles. Option number B. Magnetic field is produced by the flow of current in a straight wire. Then the phenomenon is called as. So the current carrying wire produces magnetic field. It was the experiment and it was proved by scientists called as Oersted. 86th question. The conductivity of the magnetic substance for the line of force with respect to air. So this also question asked in set A. That is called as the magnetic permeability. Permeability is nothing but to what extent the field can pass through it. in a medium is called as magnetic permeability. It is denoted with mu. Mu is equals to mu naught by mu r. Absolute permeability into relative permeability. At the center of the magnet, what is that? At the center of the magnet, magnetism will be 0. Okay, if you take a bar magnet, at the center of the magnet, it will be 0 magnetic field. Okay. Next question, magnetic field lines form circles in a space. In what? In a straight wire only, magnetic field will be formed as a concentric circles. What is that answer? Around a current carrying what? Okay, DC generated based on the principle of what? Electromagnetic induction. Whenever there is a change in the flux, a magnetic field will be induced. Magnetic current will be induced. Current will be induced. Okay. Magnetic flux is expressed in. Magnetic flux, very easy question. It is expressed in Weber. A circular coil carrying current behaves like a what? A circular coil behave like a what? Behave like a magnetic shell. Option number C is our answer. When current passes through the solenoid, it acts as what? It acts as a bar magnet. Very easy question. The vertical component. This is also I think it has been asked in the set. A vertical component of the earth magnet is 0 at the magnetic equator. Option number D is our answer. Okay. For making a strong magnet, the material, that is very easy question. So it should be a soft iron. AC is more convenient for because AC can be easily safest. Yes, it can be produced easily. It can be rectified. Thin wires can be used. All the 4 options are correct. So here we have to choose from this which is more adaptable. So what we can say? We can say that it can be produced very easily. The magnetic effect of the current was discovered by who discovered? Oersted only. Option number D. A rectangular coil of copper wire is rotated in the magnetic field. The direction of the induced current changes once in half of the half revolution. Okay, just now we have seen that in a coil, for every half of the rotation, what we can observe that the current direction changes. So if current direction changes, magnetic field direction also changes. But we can say that option number C is our answer. Last page. As I said, 100 questions. When there is a continuous change in the magnetic flux in the coil, the current is induced. It is called as what? It is called as our Faraday's law. Very easy question. 99th question. Magnetic flux. Just now we have seen that it is our Weber. Right hand thumb rule. The forefinger and the middle finger and thumb are what? Perpendicular to each other. All the 3 should be perpendicular to each other. So with this we have completed our 100 bits. So that is our set 2. As I told, 100 bits. So remaining bits will be covering in our set 3 questions. So as I already told that who are very much interested, they can join our group. Understanding? So this is Madhu Mahesh Raj signing off. Bye.